Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you how you can do bulk insert using C# and EF Core. Like when you have a lot of data and you want to insert, like if you have a seed data you want to insert in database. So you have few approaches. So the first one is the EF Core simple approach. I will show you in the video. I will explain. And the second one is EF Core add and insert and save. The third one is we will use the Dapper. We will use the Dapper to use the insert query. And the fourth one is using AddRange. EF Core provide AddRange, so we will use. And the fifth one, there is one extension. We will install that extension, and we will see. We will use the bulk insert async. And the last one is the bulk SQL bulk copy. So we will use that approach as well. So in this video, we will compare each of the method, and we will do some benchmarking. Which one is faster? So we will show you in this video. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you have any question, you can add a question as a comment to this video. And about the source code of the video, I will upload it to GitHub, and you can use the code as well. So so let's have a look to the solution. You can see here, I created one console application to demonstrate the different approaches. I have one method, one class, a user class, which have ID, email, first name, last name, phone number, and I have one application DB context that is connected with my local SQL server, and I am inserting data to this user. I have one property, DB set property, which is user, and you can see here. It's my SQL server, and it's my SQL, and this is the database having one table, which is the user one. Okay, so let's get. You can see that it's empty, so we'll see this in action. Okay, so you can see here, this is the model, this is the main application. So first of all, I'm getting the connection string, and I'm using local connection string, and you can see here the importantly, it will set up the database for us, setup method, and next, we will create some users test size. So this is the different for test size parameters, test size array. We will test this with 1,000, 10,000, and 5,000 record. Okay, 50,000 record. Okay, so you can this is it will generate. First of all, I will pass a size. So we will test with different sizes like 1,000, 10,000, and 50,000 record. So we will pass it to the for each loop, and we will call. Okay, so clean up database. It will delete all the existing data from the database to benchmark different result. And this is the first approach, EF Core simple approach. Let's go to the definition of this method. So you can see here. This I'm using timer to get the actual amount of time, how much time it's take to insert the data. So it's simply for each loop through all the record, and use this save async in the for each loop. So this is a very bad approach. So we will see how much time it will take in reality. So this is the simple approach. The second approach, we are passing there in the list of the user. Okay, so again timer, and here there is one change like. I'm moving save changes outside the for each loop. So first it will insert, and it will add all the data, and when the loop is finished, after that it will save the data in DB. It will call the DB. So this is the second approach, and the third approach, for the third approach, I'm using Dapper. So this is simply a Dapper. You insert query, and it will insert each record. Okay, so to access the Dapper, you will need some packages, like you will need Dapper. You will use this bulk extension, and for the entity framework core methods, we will use the entity framework core methods. So to use the extension one, we will use the EF core bulk extension. So let's come back to the main program. So I explained this already, like the Dapper one. So let's move to the other approach. Okay, so in this method, in this approach, we are using AddRange. So AddRange come from the EF core. So we can also use the add range from the entity framework core. So it will pass the list of the user, and after we will call the database. So this is another approach, and this is the extension based approach. As you can see here, I added the EF core bulk extension, and in this method I am using that one. Okay, so this is the extension method version. Again, it's take the list of the user, and it's using the bulk insert functionality from the package. And the last approach is SQL bulk copy. So you can see here, again, I'm using the timer, and passing the connection string, and I'm specifying the destination table, which is the user one, specifying the column name, mapping the column name, email, first name, last name, and phone number. And here is one method that will get all the data. So we are passing a user, and is creating data table for us. So after creating data table, we are adding each row to the data table. So this is the last approach, which is the SQL bulk copy. So so this is all the method. And here is one method that will generate the data, the lookup data or other data. It will generate the data and it will insert. And this is method. This method will set up the database and it will clean up. It will delete all the. So this is all about the coding. When you run the application, you will see this result. You will see this result. So you can see here. I already run it on background and I take the screenshot because it's taking time. So to make the video short, so I take the screenshot. So you can see here. First, it will try with 1000 record. And for 1000 record, for the simpler approach, the for each approach, and inside we use the save changes inside the for each loop. So this approach will take this amount of time. You can see here to 2483 millisecond, and the second one is the Dapper approach is 521. The for each loop, but we are taking moving the save changes outside the loop, which will take about 91 for the 1000 record. And the other approach is range and S. We are using the range method. It will take 95 millisecond of time, and the extension 101. And you can see here for the first amount the data set, the SQL bulk copy is taking very much time, very less time. You can see here it's taking 11 milliseconds. Okay, so this is for the first test data, 1000, and the second one is 10,000 record. So for this, you can see here the first is recommendation is to use the SQL bulk copy. The second is the extension one, bulk extension. So these two approaches is taking much less time. And for the 50,000 record, again, you can see it's winning. SQL bulk copy is winning again. And for the second option, you can use the extension method. So this is all the statistic. So all the benchmark data. So according to this result, this approach is taking less time. The bulk SQL bulk copy. So if you like this video, please like and share and also subscribe to my YouTube channel.